And yes, Coach Abel,
Yep.
good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Good evening to you.
So,
Thanks for having me.
it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, man. You're welcome to the channel. I believe this is like we had like that one, that live stream that was way back in July, just talking about the Kenya Morans and doing the Afrocan.
Yep.
It's been a while
Yep.
since I've done this type of videos, but hey, I will try to make this something that is going to be consistent. So, the Team Kenya, there was that 3x3. I know there was a lot of things leading up into it. Our ladies, they came up with the gold, and the men, the quarterfinals, they got bounced in the quarterfinals. So I've made a couple of videos just talking about this. So that was my take. So with all the things that have happened, how do you view our progression in terms of like Team Kenya? Like,
I
how
mean,
do you
for
look at
the let's talk about the 3-on-3 as you said. For the ladies, like I said in a coaches group, it's a culmination of a long time playing together, right? Like if you look at it, Natalie played 3-on-3 in Uganda with Melissa and Christine, right? When
yeah,
Kenya
yeah,
participated in a tournament, I think it was in East African or African Championship, right? We lost in I
yeah,
think the quarters or semis, something like that. One last shot. So they've been playing this like this is over 3 years ago. So they have been playing together now at club level. Medina, Natalie, Hilda play together. So in the ladies, we've had the right consistency when it comes to building for a result, right? You cannot have a result by changing people all the time. You need to just improve on what they don't have, right? So
yeah,
and in the ladies league, people should not forget one thing. Medina is a unicorn. Medina is like a Joel Embiid and a Giannis Antetokounmpo and a Jokic, right? Like it's a one in a million that Kenya has in Medina. So having her, Medina is top rebounder in African Club Championships. The last one that was played last year when KPA played, you remember? She was there as a top rebounder. So that shows you her level of dominance when it comes to the game. So we can't remove that. And then you have Mercy, who comes all the way from Lithuania to play. You saw what she was doing, right? So they had elite players. Like to your point, usually like raising. The ladies team, you could say they had elite players. So it was their results follows the caliber of players that they selected, right?
yeah.
The men, it's not the same thing. We keep switching, changing. It's like we're guessing, right? So why all the changes? Elisha and Brian and those guys did a good job in the U23 African tournament, right? They
Yeah, they
didn't
did.
win. They were not perfect, but they did well. So all they needed is a Fahim booster and Odero booster, right? You add with those other two boys, for example, and then you're solid, right? Like just don't change it completely all the time. And
Like,
so for
coach,
the men, you could see them losing because they had no formulas at the end of the game. They lost every game at the end. Every game.
just to add on to even before even we proceed, we have Steve Oikesa here. Vipi man.
Niko
And
poa Abel, siku mingi sana. Niko poa Nderitu, siku mingi,
great, great.
siku
So we're
mingi
just
sana.
true, man. So just to keep you up to speed, we were talking. Coach Abel was just taking us through like that 3x3,
So that's
and just to we're just taking us through that 3x3. But there was one thing that I even mentioned. I felt some type of win when they left out Elisha on that squad, because even despite like the results that we are having, this guy was just, he was he was putting us afloat. Even I don't want to say we didn't look good in the Nations League, even in the Poland games, but the Nations League we had a huge sample size because there were a couple of we played a lot of games. So he was the guy that we were going to. And even if when I saw the final list, I felt like, man, at least we should have had him in there, and also like Brands there. Then we just put in Odero and for him like there. If something like that might have happened, okay, I know we can be outsized because like the way Nigeria came at us, that game was quite physical. So I was hoping to like have like that retool, but hey, I mean the powers that be just made that decision. So yeah, I mean the quarterfinals exit. Coach, Steve, are you there?
Yeah, I am here.
Hey, what do you make about this? The results for the Team Kenya 3x3.
No,
Steve, what's the difference? All the line
I
numbers are
love the results. I love the results, guys. I hate the process. I really hate the process. I'm not so much in support of the personnel. Firstly, I feel like our stars should be held in a certain level. I really